They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Guys, let's think big picture for a minute and talk about Penn State. Boy, did they have a big pickup in recruiting. Stud in the secondary. 5-star defensive back. Gives them a verbal. What a huge boost for this program, David.
This is enormous. Getting a guy in the back end, a 5-star guy like...
He lost one down the sideline. Pulls it in inside the 10. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
The Nittany Lions trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back's got it. Touchdown, Penn State! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. The inside handoff. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Trying to escape and get it himself. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
And defensively, you've got to know this guy, man. He's got some wheels to him. He'll get outside the pocket. You can't let him outside the cage. Those ends have to do a good job of keeping contained. When you lose it, this is what happens. He can get outside, can scramble, and can get first downs.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go right back to it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in, it's Hayes. There he goes. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. So that touchdown nullified by the penalty in the red zone. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and
the Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. The hand to the running back. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. Let's take just a second and talk about Penn State. Big moment in recruiting last week. 4-star defensive back gives a verbal commitment. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Obviously, the adjustment of speed is a big deal, but that's why you go get a 4-star guy like this. I mean, he's got speed. You play so many DBs at one time. This is a position I feel like you can transition to college really well. The expectations for him are going to be high.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Unleashes one deep. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Great job by the defense dialing out some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. It'll be a draw. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
Draws are such a smart way to take advantage of fast defensive linemen. They want to get upfield and get after the quarterback. It keeps them honest, makes them realize they got to play the run too. Great play call.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Reads it, fires complete. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
And that RPO play was run to perfection. The run fake forced and sucked the defense up, and a nice job on the route by the receiver, not telegraphing that he was breaking to the inside on the slant.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. At midfield, he's got room. They bring him down, but it'll be 1st down at the 42. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Invite that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch, make the run, get the first down.
He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half.
This is the most annoying thing in the world for a defense, is when you start to play all these plays and all these pass concepts and routes, and then you let the quarterback get outside the pocket, and he takes off, and he gets a first down. Like, so much to defend. That is the hardest thing to defend, because you don't know where it's going to happen on the field and when it's going to happen.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field.
Let's go!
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Got it set up on the outside. Jukes his way for more. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. We like that matchup in space, and so find ways to get the football to your running back in space where you can break tackles and make things happen because they're just so dynamic.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man. It's Hayes. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds.
A lot of times the QB's going to drop back and try to make a big play, What's your safe option if nothing's there? Slip it to your running back. Let him catch it. Let him go get a first down for you.
They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down.
Well, they're leading by 2 possessions offensively, and that could have been a game-changing play right there. That's a throw the quarterback would like to have back. He's very lucky that was not intercepted.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to throw again. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hilton. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Nittany Lions are rolling down the field. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Picks up the first down. Open space at the 25. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. The Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Penn State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic.
Turning it on! Made a defender miss. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Marking at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Finds a little space. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Nittany Lions in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, the ground game. Got a little space. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the pass falls incomplete. That's how we'll wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. But now, time for the 4th quarter. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Here we go. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Nittany Lions pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Flushed out of the pocket. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
And I feel like this defense is starting to pick up on this quarterback's MO. You've seen it, right? Like, time and time again, he is willing to scramble. He wants to carry the football, kind of apprehensive, maybe doesn't want to make a mistake. I'd love to see him maybe hang in that pocket just a little more.
Got enough space. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They put another one on the board here in the 4th quarter, and how about this team? Just a lone blemish on the resume and about to go to 10-1. That's the kind of skill that makes guys stars. The improvisational skills, the blinding speed, the ability to make the big play and make defenses look silly.
Just straight silly. I mean, what do you want me to do? You put a guy that's that athletic.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on 1st and goal. Sends it back in motion. The option look. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
This offense has really been able to use this option play to their advantage. The defense just doesn't seem to have an answer for it. The offense has already had 2 rushing touchdowns when using the option.
They'll line up to go for 2. He's looking to throw. He's got it. Two-point try is good as they build on this lead. They marched 72 yards, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. They want that clock to run. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. The give to the back. And he's wrestled to the ground.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if the offense was going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole, but on 2nd in California, they dial up the running play, now setting up 3rd and short.
The Nittany Lions are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Gives it on the option. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
And this offense does it again on 3rd down. They have been so elite on 3rd down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built the lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
221 wing, 221 wing.
After the run, now to throw. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. The Nittany Lions can really attack on this 2nd and short. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And this offense has done a really good job late in this football game. Man, you put a premium on the 4th quarter and maximizing possessions, and they've put touchdowns on the board. They've done a great job. Nice last play, too. Keep that momentum going and get out of here with the win.
Under fire. Crosses the 10. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
And this is the frustration in playing man-to-man coverage. All the guys on your defense are chasing their guys. They don't have vision on the quarterback, but he is such a good athlete. He notices it, he takes off, he chews up yards, and makes a big play.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. Direct snap. Bringing the heat. And this is blown up, going nowhere as the defense was ready for the Wildcat. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team come into fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Looking for a crease. It's Hayes. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Tried to put a little move on him, and it didn't help much. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. That's caught. It's Hayes. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. They'll operate out of split backs. He'll pull it on the read. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the grab. It's Hilton. Turns it on in midfield. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around, and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Nittany Lions with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to fire. He's got the tight end. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to 3rd down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
I think moving forward on 3rd down, this
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. You kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
It'll be 3rd and long. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a... Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Rushes on him. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
On the move at the 30. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will find...
There he goes! Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Well, Obviously, the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half. And the Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Hayes. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Gives it on the option. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Wants to throw on 1st down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it's caught inside the 30. The Nittany Lions want to pick up the tempo. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions. You've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz. Because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Nittany Lions with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Right back to him on the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, I think the defense is expecting here on 3rd down that this running back's going to get it again. Got it on 1st, had a nice carry, got it on 2nd. Now he set him up in 3rd and short. You've got to be physical here and make sure this guy goes backwards.
Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. These 2 guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to...
And he's got it inside the 30-yard line. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hayes. Runs through the tackle. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down. The Nittany Lions can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll run play action. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. The Nittany Lions line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Gonna look downfield again. He's got him. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions! They move on top here in the 4th.
This is an offense that has so much confidence. They believe they're able to win the game when it matters the most. They've got the playmakers to do it. You saw it on that last touchdown. Now taking the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2.
Here we go, here we go.
Wants to go up top. He gets it into the end zone. The 2-point try is good, and now the lead is 7. They took it 71 yards down the field, and they... Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. To the air on first down. Quick strike complete. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
Cooler 18. Cooler 18. Let's go.
He wants to throw it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Now the play fake. Fires to the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown, and that might do it.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail, meet, coffin. Great execution by this offense to put this game away.
I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not, and that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Staples.
So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? Do they run the ball to get some breathing room, or do they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? And that's going to be a safety.
That's how you get a game started by this defense. What a way to score here early. We'll just have to see.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback still with the football. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Now they go with the option, and they didn't fool the defense at all. You know, this defense has worked all week on defending the option and being fundamentally sound. That time, really good job with assignment football. Nowhere to go in a very short game.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. To bootleg here. Moves out of the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete and tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down. And
so the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grabbed by the receiver. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw.
some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
Caught in the backfield. It's Hayes. To make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call in this screen play. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. The shotgun handoff here. And the gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Now it's 2nd down here. And he'll set up to throw. Finds his target. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Nittany Lions will have 1st and 10 here. Looking for a man. Grab behind the line. It's Hayes. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking right, this one caught. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9. The Nittany Lions line it up with 1st and goal. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's running out of time here. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the 3rd quarter. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back's belly. In this case, he pulled it. He got some good yards himself.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That's caught. It's Hayes.
What a job by this receiver to bring in this pass along the sideline. And a good.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. This has been a struggle so far for both offenses. Can they finally get something going here? The junior tried to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
The pickup is 9. That's what they're looking for. Sets up a 3rd and 1 now. Pick up the first down through the air. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Catch made down inside the 25.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, how about the push up front by the big fellas here? And when you can get pressure like this, that's what separates good defenses from great defenses. And you think back to the Michigan teams, when they've been exceptional, they've had defensive line play just like that.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
So they have to come up with something here on 3rd down after the incompletion. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the...
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They settled for a field goal in the last possession. They're looking for the end zone, no doubt, here. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Well, you could see the defense there completely fooled. They're getting upfield. They're trying to apply pressure on the quarterback, thinking that they're going to throw the ball. But instead, they go with the draw play, completely fools the defense. They're out of position, gave the offensive line some really nice blocking angles, and gave the back plenty of room to pick up that first down.
Getting set. Here's second down. Off-play action. He's looking to throw. Crosses the 10-yard line. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Now here's the toss play. They stop him, but it's a first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Nittany Lions line up on 1st and 10 now. Wants to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted right near the goal line.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple of scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
Well, they had some high hopes, Kirk, coming into this game. They practiced well, prepared well, they were optimistic, but things just did not work out, and that's a tough loss.
Yeah, their opponent just made more plays than they did, plain and simple. But there's a lot to learn from losses like this, and the smart coaches know how to use them to motivate their team moving forward.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set it for the first down at the 47. First down at 10 now. Using his legs, it's Hayes. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage.
Early on in a football game, the offense always wants to try to develop just a nice rhythm to their offense. That time, just a simple screen to the running back, and they build some confidence on this first drive with a nice play.
They bring him down after a short gain there.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for him.
Play fake, looking to throw. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Oh, and another incompletion.
Now that's an incompletion. That'll bring up 4th down and make.
It's a quarterback keeper. Finding space at the 20. He gets the first and still going. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Defense will make the stop for what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. The shotgun running play call. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Wide open downfield. He's in the clear. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
And the Nittany Lions will line up on 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, just what they wanted. You got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. It's another deep shot. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes a handoff. Goes all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They'll hand it off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Looking to pass here on second down. Finds his man. It's Hayes. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The receiver grabs it. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line.
22, water.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Gets some space around the 30. Heads out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. He's been shredding this defense with his scrambles today. So one play moves the ball to the 38. Another first down.
Let's go. Let's go.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. 1st and 10 now for the offense. QB decides to keep it here. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Yeah, the quarterback, to me, looked like his timing and rhythm just off a bit there on this option. Picked up some positive yards, but not able to get out in the open space and get a first down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. He fires this throw and is intercepted. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Oh, what a grab! He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Nittany Lions starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And it's caught. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Pass caught, 2nd down now. On the run, it's Hayes. The Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That's just exactly how you coach it from a defensive standpoint. You string the quarterback out to the outside, make him indecisive. By the time he makes a decision, the rest of the defense is coming in. Nice tackle for a loss.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Third and short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. Send the back in motion. They're going to run the option. That's a big gain. Great decision to keep the ball and pick up the first down. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. With 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So Here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. 2nd down and goal upcoming. Same tailback, another carry. Touchdown, Penn State. And the route is on. It's a test of toughness and a test of will, and the running back won that battle.
Yeah, that's a great effort. Love to see running backs get their knees up and run through those potential arm tackles. So it makes him one of the top backs in the country.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Grinding away on the ground. He shreds the tackle. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He makes the grab. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback will throw it off the 1 pass option. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
The first play of this drive now. They're set up at the 34. Takes the handoff. It's Hayes. Gets the 1st and still running. They keep the drive going. It's a 1st down to the 46.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Here's the 2nd down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Hayes. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Well, this aggressive nature has got...
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. off the 56-yard missed field goal. The offense will set up at the 39. They're going to the air on the first play. Looking to scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area. Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades, going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Caught near the sticks. It's Hayes. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. They beat the blitz there, but the pressure bearing down, he just dumped it off to the back.
Yeah, nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield, because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first.
And the Nittany Lions pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Touchdown, Penn State, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it.
Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Hayes. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, the execution here on the screen pass was okay by the offense. The defense just almost anticipating the screen. He had nowhere to go.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Throwing off play action. Quick throw over the middle. The ball is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. That's reeled in. It's Hilton. That play moves the ball across midfield, but he set it for the first down at the 41.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. They'll give it to the back. Has the first down and more. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Single back, takes the handoff. Look out, room to run here. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 40. Past the 20. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Penn State.
Chris, you don't see this kind of play very often. That is coast to coast. This guy, with the speed that he has, when you get him into the open field, we know how dangerous he is. But it started at the line of scrimmage. Great blocks up front, initially to free him up, and then the rest is all about that speed.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Running back has it on a screen now. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Looking to throw it on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The offense begins this drive, backs to their own goal line, set up at the 3. Looking for a gap. It's Hayes. He shreds the tackle. As the first down is still going. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there.
Well, that gain will give them some breathing room. What a good job of being able to get them out of that hole. They're inside their own 5-yard line. And on the other hand, the defense, what a missed opportunity. You had them pinned back, a chance to really, at the very least, affect field position. And now you give up a big gain like this.
Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. Looking to throw now on first down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
The defense setting up to go against this heavy formation. Movement here from the tight end. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here. The Nittany Lions offense is on the move now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Gets loose on the scramble. Picks up a decent gain. Short of the first down, though. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking to throw here. The pass rush closing in. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
I'd really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
On first down, it's play action. Caught by the receiver. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. Nittany Lions looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Penn State. This offense is still clicking.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Well, this head coach told us we prepared well. We're ready. I'd be shocked if he didn't go out and play well. And he had a good read on his team. There's a big win.
This team was incredibly well prepared, and schematically, I liked a lot of the things they did to counter how the defense was attacking them. Sometimes games can be won and lost thanks to a good game plan, and we saw how it made a big difference today.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. He dumps it off to the tight end. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And the quarterback keeps it here. They'll tackle him at the 27.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Trying to find room. It's Hayes. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Receiver makes the catch. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Well, the lineman a little too far downfield, like a sheep wandering away from the flock, and that's a costly penalty. Third down play for this offense. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete. Play action here on first down. Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up second down. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And heads out of bounds after a decent game.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. He hands it off from the gun. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably...
Taking a shot deep down the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Pass complete on the crosser. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Running out of time in the pocket. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. On the move now. Looking to scramble now. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Off the play fake on first down. He's got it on a crossing route. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback keeps the football. He's got room to run. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be first and 10 from there. And the Nittany Lions with first and 10 here. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Well,
in the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking deep for the right side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Caught in the backfield. It's Hayes. Makes the defender miss. Moves his way for a first down of the 35.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Slides the quick throw. And they're finally able to bring him down. A big gain to wrap up the third quarter. The player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they'll check him out. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll run it here. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Here's the option play. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, and especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
Makes the catch. It's Hilton. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Hayes. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
And it's a bunch formation. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback. Important play right here. Close game, 4th quarter, 3rd and long. Looking to chuck it again. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. The Nittany Lions line up with a 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they scored this touchdown.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. The back's got it on a counter. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And he'll finally step out of bounds after a massive gain. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught behind the line. It's Hayes. Tackle after the completion, down at the 1-yard line.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
First and goal, clock winding down. A great chance for this offense to get a go-ahead score. And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Penn State. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
What a thing of beauty by this offense to put that go-ahead score up on the board. The quarterback played with tremendous composure when the game is on the line. Now we'll see if his own defense can hold on to this lead.
The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? Handoff in a single back formation. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Teams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. And there's the handoff. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up. And the defense stops the clock with a timeout. 29 seconds left.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the defense stops the clock with a timeout. 24 seconds remaining.
Well, Chris, this is why they're here, right? This is why they're in the postseason. You get to a critical moment in this game with the lead late in the game, a chance to really put this game away, and they convert.
Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and be able to accomplish this to get to the national championship. That says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the national championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Set, ready! Ready! Set, ready! 180 set. Form! 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 180! Trick 9, feet! Hold on! Here we go, here we go! Let's go! Banner! Banner! Fly trumpet! Military stunt! 180! Let's go! Let's
All right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? Pass complete on a crossing route. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Offense lines up at the 15 now with some breathing room. That should open up the playbook. Using his legs, it's Hayes.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Hayes. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete, but yeah, here comes a penalty marker now. That should be a drive-extending first down. So the PI penalty cost the defense 15, and it's a fresh set of downs. The Nittany Lions lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
But the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
2nd down play coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Catch made on the right side.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They get him down with the junior with an excellent run there.
That's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
The back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The receiver makes the catch. And the Nittany Lions moving quickly down the field here. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Looking for some space. It's Hayes. Finds room at the 30. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back to be able to pick up those yards to get those first downs.
They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. The Nittany Lions are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. It's a toss to the left side. Running through the tackle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They draw first blood in this national title game. Runner shows toughness and will, refusing to be brought down, ends up in the end zone.
Yeah, that defender had no chance bringing down his ball carrier by himself. That's why you better have a couple defenders, or else you're going to have more touchdowns like this.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Picks up the first, looking for more. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Coming up, the first snap in the red zone on this drive. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. To the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Here's the target, and it's complete. Run down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Running back with the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in the... And now they'll run it on the draw. They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
Defense setting up for a passing down now with 7 DBs on the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Moves the ball to the 25, good enough for a first down.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line. The eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
They're going to run it here. And the Salt were able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Nice grab. It's Hayes. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Now it's second down here. An inside give now from the shotgun. And Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And in first down, they go right back to him. Stop right there at the line, no gain. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Now here comes the bunch formation. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Defense is coming after him.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Caught quickly. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
You know, with the lead in the national championship in the second half, there are a lot of offensive coordinators around the country that would be more conservative, run the ball, keep the clock moving. I love the fact that this offensive coordinator takes a chance here, throws the football, shows the confidence he has in a quarterback, and it really pays off for him.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. He's looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Look at this. They turn him loose. He gets home for a sack for the Washington defense. Good call by the defensive coordinator. You think about it over the years, Chris, they got some really good linebacker play that can get after the quarterback.
On the ground, it's Hayes. And the play goes nowhere. Looked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down.
How about that?
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here. At least he didn't get out for a big gain.
The pass is off target. He got hit. Leaning on the run game here. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, you got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football, and you got a great chance at a victory.
A change of direction. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
Quarterback still with the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up. 3rd and long. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up. Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5.
False start on offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. Running back grabs it on the screen. Across the 40. They bring him down to the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. With the last team standing on the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Penn State Nittany Lions.